Hope you guys are doing good. Earlier in the day, we went to the gym. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's shit, but you still have to do it. When this con is finished, we'll be back. That should be soon enough, actually. My goal is 75, 76 kg. Right now I'm like 78. So we'll get there. After this walk, we're gonna go back to the house and we're gonna get back into the research, get back into what I was doing. I think I'm gonna do that for the rest of the day. Definitely. I work tomorrow, so this is the only time I can do it. Now I'm gonna get an energy drink. I might get 2. It's gonna be a late night.
What this one, hit that one, sweet ones, bad ones, double it, add some, speak on it and I make it happen. What this one, that one, sweet ones, bad ones, double it, add some, speak on it and I make sweet ones, bad ones, double it, add some, speak on it and I make it happen. What this one, that one, sweet ones, bad ones, double it, add some, speak on it and make it happen. Style and pattern, need more energy, more passion. They can't follow me, ain't just fashion. Wrong with it, not I mean, can just dash on. Not thirsty, but love to splash on. Selective like beats that I rap on. No bird can stress me, watch as I crack on. Yeah, stay active, got that spot like matchsticks. They can't keep up, it's practice. Sick from school, make classics. Staying on track, got laps in, flow smooth.
We're doing a lot of brand research right now, and in particular Corteiz or Corteiz. Now you may be asking, why am I looking at Corteiz? Corteiz? Is it Corteiz? Corteiz, whatever. Why am I looking at Corteiz? They're a clothing brand, and I'm making a jewelry brand. I'm looking at Corteiz because what I've kind of discovered with clothing brands are really good at kind of cultivating community. They're really good at creating that sense of unity, identity. Like with clothing brands, you get this sense of togetherness, and clothing brands are really good at making that. And obviously everyone knows Corteiz right now. They're killing it right now. Their man, obviously their founder, Clint 419. The thing with Clint as well, yeah, I'm also looking at Clint because Clint, he's a character, bro. He's someone that I, of course, look at on socials a lot. He's someone that really kind of inspires me in terms of how he presents himself, in terms of how he sees the world, how he sees his outlook on everything. Clint is the kind of person that you look at and you think to yourself, he's gonna make it, bro, whether you like it or not. And he's been killing it. Him and Corteiz have been killing it. So that's what we're looking at right now. How I feel like they create community, how they kind of cultivate that sense of their message. Obviously, their handle on Instagram is Corteiz RTW, which is rules the world. So already they have that kind of rebellious kind of aspect, you know what I'm saying? That's how they operate. You can see it in their Instagram, how they create content, how their drops, how their website looks, everything. You know, you can see how they view the world. You can see how the brand talks. You know, it's very important when creating a brand. The tone, how the brand speaks. You can see it through stuff that they post. You can see it through the font. You can see it through how things are layered, how things are displayed. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we'll be doing right now. I'm just looking at everything Corteiz. I'm gonna write my notes.
Could I have imagined that I'd have a warehouse like this with flipping 30 odd staff shipping stuff? Like back then, probably not.
Me looking at Clint and trying to understand how he thinks and looking at his past is how you kind of understand what Corteiz is, because it came from his mind. Do you get me? Like, I don't know if that's obvious or not. Probably it probably is obvious. A founder and their brand can't think two different things. I think the founder's job is to breathe life into it and get him running. So that's why I always say things like, oh, the brand is thinking, how the brand talks. He says Corteiz. I think I was saying Cortez. He says Corteiz. Actually, wait, is that what he said?
Corteiz is that?
Corteiz. So it's not Cortez, it's Corteiz. What does Cortez even mean?
Yeah.
I told you. Either way, he's gonna get to where he's gonna get to, which I respect so much. Like, even as I'm watching this interview, he's someone that, like, you just... It's very hard not to believe in him because of how he talks about himself and his kind of mission. I was going to talk about this regardless. So I saw a video on socials a few days ago about Clint, and he was... I forgot where he was, but a kid came up to him with jeans. He has his own clothing brand. He came up to him and he asked Clint about it, and he told him, oh, could you like take the jeans and like wear the jeans? And Clint was like, I won't lie, they look hard, but I only wear my own clothes. I don't wear other people's clothes. But like he rates the hustle, he rates how they look. It's really important that you, as the founder, you're the lead marketer. You are the first line of marketing. That you can put all this money into marketing, all this money into Instagram, freaking UGC and models and stuff. But if you're not wearing your own shit, then what's the point? Like, whenever anyone sees you, you must be wearing your own, for example, clothing brand. You must be wearing your own clothes. You must be. Because if you're not, then what's wrong with your clothes? Why are you not wearing them? Or let's say nobody even knows you sell clothes. If they see it and they're like, oh bro, that's hard. What is it? You can start your whole pitch. You can go into... It's really important. And someone like Clint, who is he's very, very kind of like, he's very extroverted. Like he's a online personality. It's really important that he wears his own clothes because he can talk, he can storytell, he can spin the narrative, he can do those things. He even wears his own shoes. He creates experiences. This is in relation to like him. Cortez drops where he he gets customers to go to a place, to then go to a place, to then get the thing or do something, and he's then saying that he creates experiences. He wants them to remember the day. I feel like that's a key step in the whole kind of community building, because let's say you actually go out, you do this, and you go out and you go from place to place, and you remember the day. You obviously feel more involved. Obviously, Cortez is what to keep in mind. Cortez is a like streetwear. Community comes with that. You know what I'm saying? Like it goes hand in hand because that's the whole kind of spiel. It's the whole kind of vibe. It's the whole kind of message. You know, with streetwear, it's for the people, by the people. It doesn't work if they don't create and cultivate that community. It just doesn't work. Recently, Cortez did this summer camp football thing for young people in London, and they did it. I think they did it with Nike. I think so, and that was a big success. They got young people from London, and for free they were able to come and play football. Stuff like that is how you create community. When you actually care about community, you put resources into the community, and you can tell that's it's one of their missions to improve and help their community. They're involved in everything. That's what I'm repeating, the whole kind of... That's where the community comes from, because he's part of that world. He's part of the streetwear, the music, the underground, everything. Obviously, he's interested in all that. He's made his interests his business, right? Like, he's part of all that, and that's where community comes from, because anyone that's interested in that, which is a lot of people, obviously, it's going to be tapped in with him, because he's partnered himself with that. He's a Kendrick Lamar fan. See, if you're a Kendrick Lamar fan, bro, as I said, I'm not glazing this guy at all. I don't glaze people, but I rate him a lot. I respect him a lot. I would love to meet him one day, of course. See, people that don't like Kendrick Lamar, like, don't talk to me. Don't look at me. Don't breathe in my direction. Anyways, before we continue our Cortez study, my camera's about to die. Like, it's showing up one battery thing left. See, look, these. Let's go on a mini rant. See these batteries for cameras. I don't know if it's just the Canon. Bro, they are terrible. They don't last that long. They don't last that long at all. Before we continue our Corteiz study, I need to film a video for my Instagram. So I'm gonna do that, edit it, upload it, and then get back to doing this.
I'ma aim for the top spot. I'ma make them love me like pop. New city setting up shop. Put a reps in, I'm too hot. I'm destined to go far. Progressing for my pops. I betted myself. I stayed in the gym. I ran in the rain. I studied the film. They know I'm in battle mode. Treat me like I'm him. Right now I'm in travel mode. I'm chasing these M's.
Anyways, that is done. We got that edited. We got it uploaded. It's on the socials now. If you're not following me, then I don't know what you're doing, but you should be. I am Chris Patrick, or just Christian Patrick. I'm trying to get into TikTok as well, because TikTok is a crazy app though. It's a weird app. I don't even use it. I just use it for that. I wasn't gonna originally use it because I don't use it at all, but then I was like, am I gonna stop myself from growing on that platform just because I don't use it? Doesn't really make sense, does it? So I try and post on there as well. So now let's get back to our study.
When he was in school, like,
bro, these ads are killing me. These ads are killing me. I might have to get YouTube Premium. What's all this? Nutella.
Discover the incredible taste of Nutella in every spoonful.
That looks nice to me.
Nutella.
Funny how much I will trust you. I will always make you know that I don't love you and I love you. Yes, I spent thinking highly of you. Yes, I spent thinking highly of you.
As I said before, I wanted to study Corteiz to just understand how they cultivate community, right? And there's few ways Corteiz does this. What you wear is a lot of people's kind of identity. What they wear is really special to them. What they wear is how they present themselves, is how they feel on the inside. So clothing brands are special to people. Corteiz, the streetwear kind of aspect about it, they wear it because of what the brand represents. Obviously, Corteiz is rebellion. Corteiz is defiance. That's what Corteiz is, and people that wear it, that's what they tap into. That's what they believe in. Clint 419. Obviously, when you watch him, he's just that kind of person that is very confident, very outspoken, doesn't take shit from anybody, wants to succeed no matter what. And if you align with that, you're gonna wear Corteiz. And that aspect is what brings community, because it's a group of people that all believe in that same message. Corteiz rules the world, right? They all believe in that. Corteiz is really good at exclusivity. Is that it? I don't know. Obviously, they're very good at creating kind of desire for their stuff. They lock their accounts, their website's password locked. And when you do stuff like that, you're basically saying that this thing isn't for everybody. It's not everyone can come into it. So if you're an individual and you want to get into it, you want to be involved in whatever they're doing there. You want to be a part of something special. That's how they create it, by locking their accounts, by doing these last second drops, by doing stuff like this. It brings forth this desire, this kind of demand. That's how they do it. That's how they bring that cult-like kind of following to them. So as I said, Corteiz is a streetwear brand, and when you watch a lot of interviews with Clint, he loves London, he loves England, he loves his space. He's tapped into music, bro. He's tapped into sport. He's tapped into fashion. He's tapped into everything that London is about, everything that his space is about. He's always giving back to the community. He's always in the community. I already mentioned the summer camp he did for the youths in London. Learning all this stuff was very interesting. I have a bunch of notes on him, even just him as a person. I wrote down, he connects with the people, it's for the people. You know, so the people love him, right? How you feel. You know, when you wear a certain type of clothes, how you feel when you put it on. That's what Corteiz also kind of promotes. When you put on Corteiz, you feel rebellious, you feel defiant, you feel like no one can tell you nothing, you feel powerful. That's what he's trying to build. You know? That's another way he builds community. But yeah, it was interesting, man. It's interesting. As I said, the reason why I did this is because it's something I want to build in my brand, in EDE, in the business. I want that sense of community is really important. You know, that's why I chose to study it and to see how they do it, because I feel like anybody can learn from them. It's very easy to copy things just because you see it and it's working for somebody, but you have to know why they do it. Everything you do must be intentional. You can't just do things because somebody else does it. That's a bit stupid though. There's also other kind of industries I want to study in terms of building EDE. As I said, Corteiz was for community. There's other brands and businesses that I'll study in the future as well. I don't want the videos to be too long. That's why I'm just taking time to do what I need to do. I'm gonna edit it down. I have a lot of footage. I'm gonna edit it down as much as I can, so it's seamless, it's coherent, like the story makes sense. And I'm gonna try and get it out quick. I might even start editing it after I finish recording this. What time is it now? It is 12 a.m. But yeah, man, it's time to say goodnight, innit? Time to say goodnight. Before I go, actually, I wanted to say as well, big up all the young Irish athletes at the European Championships. Big up all of them. They did really, really well. I want to shout them out because they're inspiring all of us. But as I said, I think that's good night. Like and subscribe. Be part of the journey. We're going to places, man. Bro, doing stuff like this really motivates me, really gets me going, man. Because seeing where he came from, seeing how kind of strong-headed he is in terms of he will get where he wants to go no matter what. It's a mentality that I want to have. You know? It's a mentality that everyone should have. Like, how do you not succeed if you're like that? How? It's impossible. But obviously, it's been built over time. He wasn't born like that. It's been built over time. How he kind of reacts to certain things that happens to him. I'm not glazing, I'm just saying facts. But good night. Go to bed.